새벽보다 먼저 눈을 뜬다. 어둠이 걷히기도 전에 나선다. 등에 맨 건 가방이 아니라 묵직한 삶의 무게다. 버스 창가에 비친 얼굴, 20살에 나와 마주친다. 그때야 나는 세상을 품었고, 지금의 나는 세상에 짓눌린다. 한숨조차 사치라 말라 가로등 불빛 아래 홀로 걷는다. 지갑보다 텅 빈 건 마음이다. 누가 알까 이 길 끝에 작은 위로라도 기다리고 있단 것.
Fields were wide, the sky was gray, the mountains slept along the way. No voices called, no footsteps near. The road back home was quiet here. The river moved, the wind was low. It carried names from long ago. No louder sound, no vow to bind, but home was always in my mind. The road back home was quiet. It lingered soft and true. It carried all the silence of all I used to know. No falsetto was needed, no brighter sound to hide. The road back home was quiet, but love was at my side. The village lights, the window glow. They whispered things I used to know. The air was still, the night was kind, and all my past was close behind. The road back home was quiet. It rested in the rain. It told of all the seasons. It spoke of joy and pain. No higher note was lifted, no brighter word applied. The road back home was quiet, memory stayed inside. The dawn will come, the sky will clear, but still my longing stays so near. And all I keep, though time may hide, the road back home was quiet by my side. The hill was still, the sky was gray, the fading light had lost its way. No voices stirred, no sound to fill, just echoes from the silent hill. The grass was cold, the air was thin, it carried all that once had been. Her memory stayed, it lingers still, as echoes from the silent hill. Echoes from the silent hill, they whispered soft and low, they carried quiet stories of all I used to know. No falsetto was needed, no brighter sound to spill, just silence turned to longing as echoes from the hill. The river far, the fields were near, her presence pressed against the air. No higher tone, no vow to will, just echoes from the silent hill. Echoes from the silent hill, they lingered in the rain, they told of love unbroken, they spoke of gentle pain. No brighter song was lifted, no higher note to thrill. The night became my keeper, with echoes from the hill. The dawn will rise, the day will grow, but still the hill recalls below, and all my heart remembers still are echoes from the silent hill. The window gray, the air was thin, The stillness settled deep within. No voice was raised, no word was near. The morning carried silence here. The coffee cooled, the table bare. Her shadow lingered in the chair. The hours slow, the lighthouse dear. The morning carried silence here. The morning carried silence, it never spoke a name. It rested in the corners, it wrapped me just the same. No echo rose to follow, no higher tone appeared. The morning held its stillness, the silence stayed sincere. The clock was weak, the time was slow. The quiet taught what I should know. No falsetto, no vow sincere, just morning keeping silence here. The morning carried silence, it lingered soft and near. It whispered what was missing, it held what I hold dear. No brighter sound was needed, no higher song to hear. The morning carried silence and kept her presence clear. The day moved on, the sky grew wide, but still her silence stayed inside. No louder truth, no voice austere. The morning carried silence here. The sky was wide, the light was thin. The quiet reached, it pulled me in. No brighter sound, no higher track, just when the horizon called me back. The fields were warm, the river slow, the path was one I used to know. Her shadow stayed, though nights were black. It came when the horizon called me back. When the horizon called me back, the silence spoke so true. It carried all the stillness of days I spent with you. No falsetto was needed, no brighter tone to track. The love remained unbroken when the horizon called me back. The mountain dimmed, the air was clear. Her presence pressed, it lingered near. No higher note, no song to lack, just love when the horizon called me back. When the horizon called me back, it rested soft and low. It whispered in the shadows of all I used to know. No echo rose to follow, no brighter sound to stab. The night became my keeper when the horizon called me back. The dawn will rise, the day will grow, but still her silence tells me so, that love will never turn to black when the horizon called me back. The room was still, the air was low, the coffee cold, the light would slow. Her hands were gone, her voice was too. The silence carried what I knew. The window gray, the chairs the same. The hours passed without a name. No sound was made, no moment grew. The silence carried all I knew. Silence carried all the hours, it never raised a sound. It lingered in the corners, it wrapped the night around. No echo tried to follow, no brighter note was ours. The story stayed unspoken, and silence kept the hours. The clock was weak, the shadow near, her absence heavy in the air. No higher tone, no word of ours, just silence keeping all the hours. Silence carried all the hours, it rested in the gray. It held the truth unspoken, it never walked away. No falsetto to follow, no brighter sound to tower. The night became my keeper, and silence kept the hours. The dawn returned, the world grew clear, but still her stillness kept me near. And all that time refused to flower was silence carrying the hours. The hills were still, the sky grew gray, the fading light began to stay. Her shadow moved, then slipped from sight beneath the fading mountain light. The river slowed, the fields were wide, the silence walked close by my side. No louder sound, no higher flight, just love beneath the mountain light. Beneath the fading mountain light, the memories remain. They linger in the quiet, they whisper through the plain. No falsetto was needed, no brighter voice inside. The story kept its silence beneath the mountain light. The road was long, the air was thin, her presence lived beneath my skin. The dust grew deep, the stars grew bright, still love remained in mountain light. Beneath the fading mountain light, the silence carried me. It held the songs of shadows, it kept my memory. No echo rose to follow, no brighter tone to write, but love stayed everlasting beneath the mountain light. The dawn will come, the day will rise, but still her shadow fills my eyes, and all I hold is warm and slight beneath the fading mountain light. The path was worn, the sky was clear, the branches swayed as if I'm near. No louder sound, no higher trace. The trees still softly held my place. The fields were wide, river slow, the silence told of years I know. Her memory stayed, her gentle face. The trees still softly held my place. The trees still held my place. They whisper low and true. Carried all the stillness of days I spent with you. No falsetto was needed, no brighter sound to chase. The roots became my keeper. The trees still held my place. night was calm, the stars were dim, the quiet wrapped me deep within. No vows raised, no word to grace, but trees still softly held my place. The trees still held my place. They lingered through the gray. They sheltered all my longing. They never walked away. No higher note was spoken, no brighter tone to trace. The love remained unbroken. The trees still held my place. The dawn will rise, the day will come, but still their silence calls me home. And all I keep in time's embrace, the trees still held my place. The fields were wide, the sky was gray, the mountains slept along the way. No voices called, no footsteps near. The road back home was quiet here. The river moved, the wind was low. It carried names from long ago. No louder sound, no vow to bind, but home was always in my mind. The road back home was quiet. It lingered soft and true. It carried all the silence of all I used to know. No falsetto was needed, no brighter sound to hide. The road back home was quiet, but love was at my side. The village lights, the window glow, they whispered things I used to know. The air was still, the night was kind, and all my past was close behind. The road back home was quiet. It rested in the rain. It told of all the seasons. It spoke of joy and pain. No higher note was lifted, no brighter word applied. The road back home was quiet, but memories stayed inside. The dawn will come, the sky will clear, but still my longing stays so near. And all I keep, though time may hide, the road back home was quiet by my side. The room was still, the air was low, the coffee cold, the light grew slow. Her hands were gone, her voice was too, but love remained in all I knew. The window gray, the hours plain, the silence heavy, soft like rain. No word was raised, no vow to bind, but love stayed silent, left behind. Love stayed in the silence, it never spoke a sound. It lingered in the corners, it wrapped the night around. No echo tried to follow, no brighter tone to find. Love stayed in the silence, it never left my mind. The clock was weak, the shadow near, her absence thickened in the air. No higher song, no voice to climb, but love endured in low design. Love stayed in the silence, it rested in the gray. It held the truth unspoken, it never walked away. No falsetto was needed, no brighter voice to shine. Love stayed in the silence, it always has been mine. The dawn returned, the world moved on, but silence kept what love had drawn. And all I hold is still confined. Love stayed in the silence, mine. The room was still, the air was low, the coffee cold, the light would slow. Her hands were gone, her voice was too. The silence carried what I knew. The window gray, the chairs the same. The hours passed without a name. No sound was made, no moment grew. The silence carried all I knew. Silence carried all the hours, it never raised a sound. It lingered in the corners, it wrapped the night around. No echo tried to follow, no brighter note was ours. The story stayed unspoken, and silence kept the hours. was weak, the shadow near, her absence heavy in the air. No higher tone, no word of ours, just silence keeping all the hours. Silence carried all the hours, it rested in the gray. It held the truth unspoken, it never walked away. No falsetto to follow, no brighter sound to tower. The night became my keeper, and silence kept the hours. The dawn returned, the world grew clear, but still her stillness kept me near. And all that time refused to flower was silence, carrying the hours. The fields were wide, the sky was low, the mountain held its fading glow. No voices called, no light to claim, but still the wind returned my name. The river moved, the grasses swayed, the silence kept the path we made. Her memory stayed, it felt the same. The wind returned, it spoke my name. The wind returned my name, it lingered through the air. It carried all the stories as if she still was there. No falsetto was needed, no brighter sound became. The silence found its meaning, the wind returned my name. The night was near, the stars were low, the quiet chose to never go. Her absence deep, her shadow came, and still the wind returned my name. The wind returned my name, it whispered soft and true. It held the quiet longing, it brought me back to you. No higher note was spoken, no brighter sound to frame. The night was all my witness, the wind returned my name. The dawn will rise, the day will clear, but still her presence lingers here. And all I hold is still the same. The wind returned my name. The hill was still, the sky was gray. The fading light had lost its way. no voices stir, no sound to fill, just echoes from the silent hill. The grass was cold, the air was thin, it carried all that once had been. Her memory stayed, it lingers still, as echoes from the silent hill. Echoes from the silent hill, they whispered soft and low, they carried quiet stories of all I used to know. No falsetto was needed, no brighter sound to spill, just silence turned to longing as echoes from the hill. The river far, the fields were near, her presence pressed against the air. No higher tone, no vow to will, just echoes from the silent hill. Echoes from the silent hill, they lingered in the rain, they told our love unbroken, they spoke of gentle pain. No brighter song was lifted, no higher note to thrill. The night became my keeper, with echoes from the hill. The dawn will rise, the day will grow, but still the hill recalls below, and all my heart remembers still our echoes from the silent hill. The sky was wide, the light was thin, the quiet reached, it pulled me in. No brighter sound, no higher track, just when the horizon called me back. The fields were warm, the river slow, the path was one I used to know. Her shadow stayed though nights were black. It came when the horizon called me back. When the horizon called me back, the silence spoke so true. It carried all the stillness of days I spent with you. when the horizon called me back. When the horizon called me back, it rested soft and low. It whispered in the shadows of all I used to know. No echo rose to follow, no brighter sound to stack. The night became my keeper when the horizon called me back. The dawn will rise, the day will grow, but still her silence tells me so, that love will never turn to black. When the horizon called me back. The window gray, the air was thin, the stillness settled deep within. No voice was raised, no word was near. The morning carried silence here. The coffee cool, the table bare, her shadow lingered in the chair. The hours slow, the light austere. The morning carried silence here. The morning carried silence, it never spoke a name. It rested in the corners, it wrapped me just the same. No echo rose to follow, no higher tone appear. The morning held its stillness, the silence stayed sincere. The clock was weak, the time was slow. The quiet taught what I should know. No falsetto, no vow sincere, just morning keeping silence here. The morning carried silence, it lingered soft and near. It whispered what was missing, it held what I hold dear. No brighter sound was needed, no higher song to hear. The morning carried silence and kept her presence clear. The day moved on, the sky grew wide, but still her silence stayed inside. No louder truth, no voice austere. The morning carried. The path was warm, the sky was clear. The branches swayed as if I'm near. No louder sound, no higher trace, tree still softly held my place. The fields were wide, the river slow, the silence told of years I know. Her memory stayed, her gentle face. The tree still softly held my place. The tree still held my place. They whispered low and true. They carried all the stillness of days I spent with you. No falsetto was needed, no brighter sound to chase. The roots became my keeper. The tree still held my place. The night was calm, the stars were dim. The quiet wrapped me deep within. No vow was raised, no word to grace, but tree still softly held my place. The tree still held my place. They lingered through the gray. They sheltered all my longing. They never walked away. No higher note was spoken, no brighter tone to trace. The love remained unbroken. The tree still held my place. The dawn will rise, the day will come, but still their silence calls me home. And all I keep in time's embrace, the trees still held my place. The water moved, the night was slow. It carried all the years I know. No louder voice, no sound was strong, but still the river kept its song. The fields were wide, the wind was near. It whispered things I used to hear. Her memory stayed, it moved along, and still the river kept its song. The river kept its song, it never lost its way. It held the quiet stories of all my yesterday. No falsetto to follow, no brighter tone to belong. The silence flowed beside me, the river kept its song. The stones were old, the banks were worn, the path was where my heart was born. Her absence deep, but love was strong, and still the river kept its song. The river kept its song, it lingered soft and true. It carried all the stillness of when I walked with you. No higher note was needed, no brighter sound among. The night became my keeper, The river kept its song. The dawn will rise, the day will move, but still the river speaks of love, and all my longing flows along the river. Kept its song. The night was still, the air was slow, her shadow moved, but soft to show. No louder word, no voice demands, just whispers of her gentle hands. The coffee cooled, the silence stayed, the hours drifted, slow, afraid. Her presence near, though love unmanned, still whispers of her gentle hands. Whispers of her gentle hands. They lingered in the room. They carried all the silence. They softened all the gloom. No falsetto to follow, no brighter sound that stands, just quiet love unbroken in whispers of her hands. The clock was weak, the window gray. Her memory chose to never stray. No vow was made, no voice commands, but whispers stayed of gentle hands. Whispers of her gentle hands. They rested in the air. They spoke without a language, as if she still was there. No higher note was needed, no brighter chord expands, just silence wrapped around me with whispers of her hands. The dawn returned, the light was slow, but still her love refused to go. No louder truth, for time demands, just whispers of her gentle hands. The fields were dark, the air was low, Shadows of the village night, they carried what I knew. They held the quiet stories of days I wandered through. No falsetto to follow, no brighter tone in sight, just whispers in the stillness and shadows of the night. The window shone with fragile grace. It kept the warmth of her embrace. The silence spoke, the world was right in shadows of the village night. Shadows of the village night, they lingered deep and low. They wrapped me in their silence, they never let me go. No higher note was needed, no brighter sound in sight. The love remained unbroken in shadows of the night. The dawn will rise, the fields will clear, but still her shadow lingers here. And all I hold is soft and tight, the shadows of the village night. The grass was low, the sky was wide, the river curved, the hills beside. No louder word, no voice to see, just fields that still remember me. The wind was slow, it brushed the land, it held the warmth of her soft hand. The silence spoke so tenderly, where fields remain to carry me, where the fields remember me. They never let me go. They keep the quiet stories of days I used to know. No falsetto to follow, no brighter sound to be. The love still lives in silence, where the fields remember me. The light was pale, the shadows near, her memory repressed, it lingered here. The road was gone, yet I could see the fields remain, remembering me. Where the fields remember me, they whispered soft and true. They carried all the stillness of what I left with you. No higher tone was needed, no brighter voice set free. to longing where the fields remember me. The dawn will rise, the world will turn, but still the fields will make me yearn, and all I hold eternally is where the fields remember me. The water moved, the night was slow. It carried all the years I know. No louder voice, no sound was strong, but still the river kept its song. The fields were wide, the wind was near. It whispered things I used to hear. Her memory stayed, it moved along, and still the river kept its song. The river kept its song, it never lost its way. It held the quiet stories of all my yesterday. No falsetto to follow, no brighter tone to belong. The silence flowed beside me, the river kept its song. The stones were old, the banks were worn, the path was where my heart was born. Her absence deep, but love was strong, and still the river kept its song. The river kept its song, it lingered soft and true. It carried all the stillness of when I walked with you. No higher note was needed, no brighter sound among. The night became my keeper, the river kept its song. The dawn will rise, the day will move, but still the river speaks of love. And all my longing flows along the river kept its song. The grass was low, the sky was wide, the river curved, the hills beside. No louder word, no voice to see it, just fields that still remember me. The wind It brushed the land, it held the warmth of her soft hand. The silence spoke so tenderly, where fields remain to carry me. Where the fields remember me, they never let me go. They keep the quiet stories of days I used to know. No falsetto to follow, no brighter sound to be. The love still lives in silence, where the fields remember me. The light was pale, the shadows near. Her memory pressed, it lingered here. The road was gone, yet I could see the fields remain remembering me. Where the fields remember me, they whispered soft and true. They carried all the stillness of what I left with you. No higher tone was needed, no brighter voice set free. The silence turned to longing, where the fields remember me. The dawn will rise, the world will turn, but still the fields will make me yearn. And all I hold eternally is where the fields remember me. The fields were dark, the air was low. The village lights began to glow. No voices stirred, no footsteps bright, just shadows of the village night. The river moved with gentle sound. The trees stood still, the stars were bound. Her memory stayed, the air was tight with shadows of the village night. Shadows of the village night, they carried what I knew. They held the quiet stories of days I wandered through. No falsetto to follow, no brighter tone inside, just whispers in the stillness and shadows of the night. The window shone with fragile grace. It kept the warmth of her embrace. The silence spoke, the world was right. dawn will rise, the fields will clear, but still her shadow lingers here, and all I hold is soft and tight, the shadows of the village night. The night was still, the air was thin, the quiet pressed its settle in. Her hands were gone, her eyes the same, yet silence softly spoke my name. The coffee cooled, the table bare, her presence lingered in the air. No louder sound, no vow to claim, but still her silence spoke my name. Her silence spoke my name. It carried through the gray, it wrapped me in the stillness, it never walked away. No falsetto was needed, no brighter voice became. The truth was in the quiet, her silence spoke my name. The clock was weak, the hours slow, the shadows leaned the window low. Her memory stayed, it did not fade. Her silence every word conveyed. Her silence spoke my name, it lingered in the room, it whispered without motion, it deepened all the gloom. No higher sound could follow, no brighter tone to frame. The night became the keeper, her silence spoke my name. The dawn returned, the world moved on, but still her silence lingers strong, and all I hold will stay the same. Her silence spoke my name. The doors were worn, the light was thin, the silence breathed, it settled in. No footsteps came, no voices found, yet love remained within the ground. The walls were cracked, the windows gray, the air recalled a softer day. No louder sound, no vow to rouse, but love still stayed in the old house. Love stayed in the old house, it lingered in the air. no falsetto to follow, no brighter voice to browse. The silence kept its promise. Love stayed in the old house. The clock was still, the chairs the same. The quiet spoke her gentle name. Her presence gone, but truth allows that love endures in the old house. Love stayed in the old house. It rested in the rain. It carried all the stillness. It softened all the pain. No higher note was needed, no brighter sound to rouse. The story kept its meaning. Love stayed in the old house. The dawn returned, the day grew near, but still her silence lingers here. And all I hold is proof somehow that love stayed in the old house. The chairs were still, the night was slow. The window kept its fragile glow. No voice was left, no word to bloom. Just shadows slowly filled the room. Coffee cooled, the silence stayed. The hours drifted, soft decayed. Her presence gone, yet not consumed. Her shadows lingered in the room. Shadows filled the spoke her name. They carried quiet stories. They left the world the same. No echo rose to follow, no brighter sound to bloom. The stillness told as shadows filled the room. The clock was weak, the night was near. Her absence pressed against the air. No higher tone, no vow resumed, but love remained inside the room. Shadows filled the room. They settled deep and low. They wrapped me in their silence. They never let me go. No falsetto was needed, no brighter chord to bloom. The truth was softly spoken as shadows